Hello, everybody. I just quickly wanted to show you how to navigate through Beachbody On Demand. So come Monday, you guys know exactly what to do, where to find the things that you need, and you can find your workouts, you can find your nutrition plan, you can find the workout calendar, which is super important. So let's just walk you through this real quick. So what I want you to start doing is first go to teambeachbody.com, and that is going to bring you into a page. And sorry, I already went one step ahead by accident. But you're just going to click up here where it says sign in, which will take you to this page right here. So you're just going to put your email and password and click sign in, which is going to bring you to kind of like your main page. I will point out really quickly that these three columns, I guess you would say, usually have really cool things like healthy recipes or this new like daily sunshine. If you're someone who has kids and they have a really hard time getting their fruits and veggies in, like, dude, daily sunshine's unreal. It talks about new stuff that's coming out. So pay attention to these when you log in, look at them, see if there's anything that interests you, and feel free to click on them and check them out. But to get to Beachbody On Demand, you're going to go to this handy dandy little orange spot right here. Click on that, and then I believe it logs you right in since we already logged in. But let's just make sure. Yep. So my name's up here so you can see that I'm logged in, and we are doing the shift shop, which thankfully is like boom, right here on the first page. So what you're going to do is just click right here. And sometimes this actually doesn't load, so you may need to reload the page. I don't know why it does that. Okay, here we go. So here are your workouts. So I will show you where to get the calendar so you know, but for the first week, we are alternating between speed 25 and strength 25. And then there are some additional workouts. You know, the week 2 is speed 35 and strength 35. Week 3 is speed 45 and strength 45. We do use shift core on some of the days during each week, and shift mobility is optional for Sundays. You can either do shift mobility where you'll be stretching, or you can do nothing and use that as your rest day. But what's really awesome about Beachbody On Demand is like we get access to all the deluxe workouts too. So this is really cool. So eventually, you know, if you want to go into 2, if not 3 or 4 rounds of this, you're going to want to use these deluxe workouts. But let me show you where the program materials are. So if you see right up here, click program materials. And then the first thing that you're going to find is a printable version of your agility markers. Now, I recommend getting the actual agility markers because, you know, you're going to be jumping over these things. You're going to be slamming your hands down on them like in a really cool way. I can't even wait for you guys to experience this. But, you know, if you don't want to buy them, you can use these and print them out. They just might fly around everywhere. So just letting you know. All of these other resources here I have inside our prep week files. So in that group, there's a files section, so you can get that. But if you don't either know how to get the files, or if you're in here and you want to find it, this is your jumpstart guide, which tells you how to calculate which nutritional bracket you should be in, whether your meal plan is A, B, C, or D. Excuse me. And then here's the nutrition guide. So I do actually want to click on this because there's something I want to show you guys in here while we're doing this. So if you scroll down, this actually also has the calculation in here. So add these numbers or subtract these numbers, and that tells you if you're plan A, B, C, or D. And then as you can see here, each week they actually change. So our meal plans are not going to be the same weeks 1, 2, and 3. They do change. And I will point out the carbs is what changes the most. Well, not the most, other things change too. Your carbs are going to get lower and lower until there's none, and your protein and your veggies are going to increase to make up for that. And in the group, you know, don't freak out. I'm going to explain to you guys why that happens. And I'm currently at the end of week 3, and I will tell you the no carbs has actually been a lot easier than I expected, which I'm shocked to say because I'm a carb lover. So anyway, here we go. So here are the food items lists. So there are the pre-made, pre-set up meal plans for you that I provided in our prep week group. But not everybody likes the same food. So if you look at that meal plan and you're like, well, I don't like arugula, well, then look in this green list. You can use kale, you can use spinach. Like there's other alternatives that you can use. Same for like maybe you don't like to eat tuna, so go down to the reds list and you could do boneless, skinless chicken, or you could do lean ground turkey, or any of these things. You could do fish. Like there's so many different foods that you can substitute. So definitely really look at those meal plans. I encourage you to print them out. If there's something in the meal plan that you don't like, cross it out or circle it. And then that way you can look back and see, okay, so here's a green that I don't like. So I need to look at the greens list and find something to substitute. Same with the purples and the yellows and all that good stuff. And again, I'm going to point out here are the week 1 allowed yellows. Here are the week 2 allowed yellows. And I actually honestly don't even know why this is here, because we don't get any yellows on week 3. Or you know what? Maybe it depends on which program. Yeah, I lied. So nope, none of them have carbs on week 3. So I actually don't really know why that's there, but whatever. We're going to disregard. So I also want to point out though, that there is a free food list. So this means you can have unlimited amounts of all of these things on the free foods list. So if you want to spice things up, definitely check this out. These are things that you can just add however much you want. But I will also point out, no extra salt. So this meal plan is meant to be low sodium. So be very, very careful with the amount of salt that you add. And I will say too, the best salt is the pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, not regular salt. And again, very minimal of that. What else did I want to show you on here? They also provide an example of a meal plan and see how they do it, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So this is basically just a way so that you're not necessarily eating the exact same thing every day. You're kind of flip-flopping what you eat. And this plan right here, if you do follow it exactly, here's your shopping list. So that is going to show you exactly what you need to buy at the grocery store. The ones that I provided in our group are different than this. So just know that, so that you're not going by these shopping lists. But you're more than welcome to use the ones that they provide for you here. And again, these change for each week because your carbs go down as your veggies and protein goes up. So pay attention to that. And we'll get more into that as the group gets started next week. And then your calendar. Okay, so here's your workout calendar. So I want to point out a few things on here as well. Week 1, you're alternating between the speed workouts, but if you notice on Thursday and Saturday, you're adding shift core for each week. So pay attention to that. If you want, you can also print this calendar out and stick it somewhere near whatever part of your house you're doing your workouts so that you can easily find it. Or you can actually get the Beachbody On Demand app for your phone if you have an iPhone or an Android. So download that app and you can get access to the calendar from there. And then if you can just screenshot it or save it to your photos, that's another quick way to get at it as well. And I think that's all I wanted to show you on there. Let's see if there's anything else. The round 2 calendar we'll get to. Myself and a bunch of others are going to be starting round 2 when a lot of you guys are starting round 1. And the round 2 calendar is different, but that doesn't concern you right now, so we won't get into that now. And then there's different languages here, which is really cool. I think that they had, no, I thought they had, yeah, this is it. So right here is also where you can get access to the 81 recipes. And oh my gosh, you guys, some of these recipes, or I should say pretty much all of them, look phenomenal. Like, can we talk about this vegetable frittata? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Super cool. So, the meal plans that I provided in our group, I will admit that they are kind of boring because they're super easy. Like, they don't require any cooking really, like just minimal cooking, super quick and easy foods that you can just whip up really quickly. And I'm all about simple and easy. So that's why I loved that meal plan. But if you are someone who gets bored easily, by all means, check out this recipe list and feel free to get creative. There's a lot of options in here for you. And you'll notice for each recipe, like this arugula salad with chicken and black beans is 1.5 greens, 1 red, half a yellow, and 1 blue. So keep that in mind because that's going to help you stay within your containers for the day. And I think that's all I wanted to share. So if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to post in the group. That's what the group is there for. I'm sure if you have a question, you're not the only one who has that question. So it can be really helpful if you guys are, open and willing to participate and to really, be active in the group, share questions, share your experiences. If you're ever having a bad day, share that with us. That's what we're there for. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. And I'm seriously so excited for you guys to experience this. Like when I say you are not going to be the same person when you're done, like I'm not kidding you. This program, this process, this experience is going to change you in so many ways. I literally cannot wait for you to start experiencing that and to start making so many shifts in your life. So thank you again for joining. I hope this was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anytime. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.